Okay, so guys, I just wanted to have a bit of a chat here while I'm painting, and I hope the volume is loud enough for you to hear me. Yeah, I have been diagnosed with severe anxiety. So I was actually supposed to be checked in at a hospital, admitted to hospital, but there aren't any available beds. So currently, I was told to just then the psychiatrist prescribed medication for me, and I've been googling the medication, what it's for and stuff like that. But I have been diagnosed with severe anxiety. But anyway, I thought, let me just find out more about the medication that I've been given, just to have a bit of an idea of what it is I'm intaking, and like other natural forms of like dealing with what it is I need medication for. So one of the medications that I'm intaking, I googled. This is from Google, by the way. It says it's for depression, anxiety, and panic disorders. So I've always sort of had an idea of what I think depression is, that it is a chemical balance in the brain, right? But now also what I've read is that it is a disruption of neurotransmitters, which are chemicals that what do they do? I know that they transfer disruption of neurotransmitters, so they transfer something. Let me read that again. They relay messages in the body. So, yeah, and causes, and then obviously now what are causes? What I would like to know is what are causes of that, so that I don't become depressed, right? And some of the one of the causes that kind of stood out to me was like being around toxic people, like, and how you can know if someone is toxic is, for example, when you're in a room with them and they talk about someone badly or like in a negative light, then you know that person is toxic. So I actually want to also admit to the fact that I have been a toxic person at some point, and that it was completely uncalled for at the time. Like, I was extremely toxic, even perhaps to the point of having caused that person depression. or people depression, and like, because now I've been diagnosed with severe anxiety. Well, like I said, I've been diagnosed with severe anxiety, but the medication that I'm taking is for one of them is for depression, anxiety, and what do they call it? And panic disorders. That's from Google. So now also I've read what anxiety is and the causes of it and stuff. So with depression, this is just me feeling like I need to share with you guys that talking about someone really helps no one. I don't know what was happening to me, to be honest, at the time when I felt like I could talk about this person so publicly and like so badly about them. I mean, yes, their behavior towards me, I feel, was uncalled for, like the tone they used to speak to me. And yeah, definitely the tone they used to speak to me. And the problem was also that it was in an environment where I couldn't necessarily even manage to find myself avoiding them, you know? Like I had to work with them. So I just feel like as a response to how they made me feel, I thought for some reason it's a good idea to end up talking about them to other people badly and in a very negative light, in a very negative way. So I want to take this time to say, guys, it's always a bad idea. It's always a bad idea to negatively talk about someone or badly talk about someone, regardless of what it is they've done to you, regardless of what it is you think you might benefit from it. If the person you're talking to is perhaps going to think of you in a specific way, or whatever the case may be, it's never a good idea, guys, especially for your mental health. Because I think that's perhaps where now even the anxiety may have my anxiety may have been triggered, and because now I saw myself in the light, and because of the tone they used, they genuinely made me feel lesser than even perhaps a human being, to be honest. You're like, guys, I felt irreplaceable and unworthy of like being a quantity surveyor, which is what I had aimed to be. So I felt stupid and all of that, and I thought that perhaps talking about them or finding out more about why they are like that was going to assist me somehow in like trying to better the work relationship we had, but never a good idea. Never a good idea. So yeah, guys, if someone is being toxic towards you, regardless of the environment, like I feel honestly, choose your mental health first. And this includes not going out to talk about them, but removing yourself from that space and environment as soon as possible, because even the longer you spend in that environment and surrounding is the more you perhaps even become that person, or like become a negative part of yourself that you never want to see yourself being. So guys, no lies, no jokes. Toxic environments and toxic people are not the type that you want to find yourself around. And it's so weird because for me, it also kind of felt like a thrill, but my psychologist said that's actually how abuse is. Like, 1 minute you feel good because maybe they incentivize you, if I can even put it that way, for accepting their behavior. And then the next, it's just a whole different person that you are experiencing, So, yeah, this is just me sharing with you guys sort of what depression is, right? And also, like, there are many causes, but I just wanted to address the specific one regarding like being around toxic people and how to identify them, which is people who talk about other people badly and negatively in front of you. So guys, I'm sort of done with that life, and I'm learning. I'm honestly trying to learn to keep space from people like that. Sometimes it's difficult, especially because I'm not saying it's any of my family members or whatever the case may be, but I'm at home, I'm still living with my parents, so it's not necessarily easy for me to communicate with them to say I need space from this person, or like I don't necessarily feel like talking to you guys at this point, or like, or like talking to them regarding like the sort of behavior that they would have towards me, But yeah, I'm learning. I think I'm learning. So I'm just sharing with you guys, and also sending out sort of an apology. I mean, I don't think this person does watch my channel, but actually, let me just send an apology to anyone I've ever spoken bad about in general, or negatively about, to other people, and even to them. Like, it's 2023, third month of 2023, which I think is like the year is really flying by, but I guess it's never too late to try and become a better person. So yeah, I'm just taking this moment to apologize to anyone I've ever spoken badly or negatively about to someone else. And I'm apologizing to anyone that I've said something negative or bad to them about them. I am 100% apologizing. I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry, I am sorry. I am learning to change, to become a better person. Confronting myself, learning to see how how my behaviors are towards other people and the impact that they have on them. So, from the deepest part of my heart, I am sorry, and I will change my behavior. I will change my behavior, and I will learn to communicate better and learn to just overall live with people in a more harmonious way. I apologize. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start being on YouTube more often, like vlogging, a lot of vlogs. I think that kind of would also assist with like dealing with my manic episodes, if I can call them that, because I then feel like if people are watching me, I wouldn't want them to see me doing certain things, like talking bad about someone or towards someone. So I'm definitely going to be vlogging a lot, trying to be authentic and real as possible as well. So yeah, this is the chat for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm not necessarily doing anything that entertaining, if I can put it that way. Like I said, this is a vlog, and I'm on medication for severe anxiety right now, so sort of sharing my journey and how I'm learning to become a better adult. So yep, that's my chat.